From failing to show off to failing to cut off, in today's episode of Bad Drivers Worldwide, we got insane videos for your weekly dose of dash cam adrenaline. Buckle up and let's start. This Redditor was driving on Wickham Road when he watched a Subaru try to show off next to his GTI and failed.
Oh, car crash!
After clipping another car and slamming into a pole, the Subaru driver left the scene of the collision. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like anyone was seriously injured. This YouTuber let a caddy driver cross at a four-way stop, only for it to T-bone a Jeep whose driver was unaware of what was going on. The YouTuber didn't share any other info about this crash, but who would you say was at fault, the caddy driver or the YouTuber? Let us know in the comments down below. This Redditor might have captured one of the craziest close calls we've ever featured. As he was approaching an intersection, the driver of a Chevy SUV slid on the icy road and came barreling through the Redditor's lane, almost hitting other cars. Thankfully, this was only a close call. But when the Redditor came back to that same intersection a few hours later, there was an abandoned car and debris from a similar situation, this time with a crash. This Redditor was driving when a Camaro decided to overtake a Hyundai since he was running late for work. To make things worse, he overtook the Hyundai illegally and in a blind corner. The Redditor and the Camaro met each other face to face. To avoid a head-on collision, the Camaro decided to sideswipe the Hyundai. At first, it seemed like the Camaro driver was going to flee, but he stopped and checked on the other driver. The Redditor turned around and contacted the police. He waited for the officer to show up and was instructed to provide footage to the Hyundai driver. The Redditor is not sure what happened past that. This Redditor watched an old man pull out from a driveway, and in front of him,
God!
Thankfully, the Redditor managed to brake in time. She said she had a slow reaction because people do this all the time. So this was only a close call. Here's something weird. This Redditor watched the repo man use a turn lane to get in front of the Altima ahead of the Redditor to try and collect it despite it being driven and having people inside. What do you think?
Wait, whoa! Oh, you trying to repo that Altima? What is this? Are you for
that guy?
Yo, he trying to repo that Altima? Oh, it's crazy! Oh.
Levin was driving in New York when he watched an impatient driver get a prize. As he exited out of a parking garage, the driver of a Hyundai SUV came face to face with Levin as they tried to pass another vehicle. The result was a rear-end collision. Here's another video from Levin. This time, he watched an SUV driver brake for no apparent reason on a New York highway. Chops was hauling milk when the driver of a Jeep pulled out in front of his big rig. The Jeep driver was an old guy. The impact spun his vehicle 180 degrees into trees. Thankfully, Chops was fine. The other driver left in an ambulance, but he was told he was okay. This Redditor was driving in Ohio when a teenager in a blue Audi pulled out in front of him without yielding. Thankfully, there was nobody in the lane where the Redditor swerved to avoid the Audi. Then the teenager honked at the Redditor. Sadly, the Redditor's rear brake caliper sized from this close call. This Redditor witnessed a Jeep try to cut off a tanker truck, only to get instant karma.
That was an accident.
Wait, what?
Someone cut in front of the semi and got hit.
He was driving on Highway 35 westbound when a Jeep in the lane next to the tanker tried to cut it off, only to get pit maneuvered and nearly hit a Honda. What do you guys think was his excuse? This Redditor's girlfriend was driving when she watched a crazy wreck. An Audi SUV rear-ended another SUV whose driver was making an illegal U-turn, flipping it. We don't have any other info about this video. To end this episode, we have this clip from Zana. He is a trucker, and the road was closed for hours due to an accident. Thankfully, Zana has the solution to wait. He has a $6,000 sim racing setup in his passenger seat, so he played while waiting. What a way to end this episode. See you next time, guys.